This morning, with Israeli forces striking targets across Lebanon and laying siege to parts of northern Gaza, Secretary Blinken arriving back in Israel. Shortly before he touched down, rocket interceptions over Tel Aviv, underscoring the urgency of the trip. While ceasefire negotiations have been stalled for nearly a year, the U.S. hopes the killing of Hamas's hardline leader, Yahya Sinwar, could open a window for new talks. But a senior State Department official acknowledging overnight, with Sinwar dead, it isn't clear who's in charge of Hamas and whether anyone can negotiate on its behalf. For now, Israel is focused on attacking what it says are Hezbollah's sources of income. Last night alleging, without providing evidence, that the Iranian-backed militant group has $500 million stored in a bunker underneath a hospital in South Beirut.
Hezbollah has millions of dollars in gold and cash in Hassan Nasrallah's bunker.
The hospital says it immediately evacuated patients out of fear of an Israeli attack and denied there was a bunker below. Blinken also expected to press Israeli leaders on the spiraling humanitarian crisis in northern Gaza, where Israeli forces have surrounded the Jabalia refugee camp, saying Hamas is regrouping there. But the UN says Israel is blocking food and medicine getting to the besieged area, and that the few remaining hospitals are overwhelmed. Hospital authorities telling our team in Gaza 9 civilians were killed by Israeli shelling as they tried to flee to safety yesterday. Rescue crews say they were able to save this woman, who spent 5 days trapped under the rubble of her home. A flicker of good news amid deepening misery.
Now, we asked the IDF about that shelling in northern Gaza. They told us that they have set up safe routes to get civilians out of harm's way. Meanwhile, Secretary Blinken is pushing for a comprehensive ceasefire, an end to the war in exchange for all of the remaining hostages. But an Israeli official tells NBC News Israel is now studying a proposal from Egypt for a small-scale ceasefire. So that would be a 2-week pause in the fighting in exchange for just 6 hostages. But the idea, this official says, is to start small and to try to build momentum towards a wider agreement. Hoda.
All right, Raf Sanchez for us there in Tel Aviv. Raf, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.